apartment building.
Can we turn the lights on here?
Oh, man.
What apartment building was that?
Holy shit.
What was it?
It was an apartment building. There's about 15 apartments in there.
Jesus Christ, look at that. Nobody got out of there alive. Nobody. It's impossible.
Oh, Lord.
It's impossible. Jesus. Is this Delmar?
No, we're getting to Delmar now. Holy shit.
The Caribbean island nation of Haiti is reeling after being struck by a massive earthquake. The 7.0 quake hit just south of the capital Port-au-Prince and was followed by 24 violent aftershocks.
There are hundreds of people in the dark sleeping in a public park, sleeping in the Central Park. They're also sleeping on soccer fields and elsewhere because they can't go back into their homes because with these aftershocks, they're afraid that their already weakened homes are going to collapse upon them.
Tent after tent after tent. People are washing in the same water that they're drinking, that they're bathing in. It's absolutely deplorable living conditions.
In some places in Port-au-Prince and at least 2 places, survivors of the earthquake have set up roadblocks using corpses to protest the lack of aid actually getting to the people.
If you try to count up and care for all the bodies that are outside tonight in this city, it is an impossible task.
Wherever you are watching this broadcast throughout the world, I hope you can hug a loved one close and thank God that you are not in Port-au-Prince tonight.
Officials in the impoverished nation say the death toll could range from 100,000 to 500,000.
We haven't seen a Haitian government response on any kind of large scale that is needed, and the international response, though we're told it is coming, we have not seen a huge impact on the streets at this point.
These 120 people will be working to rebuild an orphanage. They'll be working to team up with the Red Cross and the Salvation Army to pretty much load trucks, hand out food, and do all types of things that are going to be needed. A lot of people, they've been working hard. They bust their butts for 4 weeks doing non-stop work. And if they can have the opportunity to be reminded about what a sense of normalcy is, to have a break, to see young, fresh, friendly faces, give them that boost of energy and reminder that what they're doing is actually having a purpose. And though there are frustrations and though there are things that can cause issues, that they're doing it with a good purpose, and in some cases, people just want a hug. And if I can provide that and bring the 120 young, fresh, awesome people with me who can bring a whole sense of relief and a nice effort, that my goal is, the trip is a success in my book.
It is all about kids, because we've been involved with these kids, and without people becoming involved, there is no hope for these kids. I'm telling you right now, there is no hope for these kids. I want you to think, every one of you, about your child. And just pretend right now you're holding your child or your grandchild. Just picture that in your hand. And how would you feel if you looked at that child and that child hasn't eaten for 3 days? Or you're watching that child waste away with malnutrition. Or you're watching that child slowly die of disease without drinking water or without any facility. And it's so easy for us to be emotionally involved and go home and, you know, just get on with our business and forget about it all. But when we leave, these children have to stay. And when you go out there outside these walls, the bottom line of it all, the bottom line of everything is these children have to live out there. Getting involved with these children, it's not about a mission, it's not about a name, it's about getting involved with these children's lives and giving them hope for tomorrow.
She's got a beautiful smile. Don't stop smiling.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, some of them we read the notes while they were going.
Tell her that the best thing she wears every day is her smile.
It's very pretty.
This is an outreach of our city to the people of Haiti. The outreach here by the University of Miami Medical School, the Jackson Memorial Hospital, and Miami Children's Hospital has been one of the greatest coordinated civilian efforts of relief medicine in the history of disaster response. And if anyone should have the time to get the chance to see this, it is an amazing thing that we have doctors volunteering from all over the country. Certainly the University of Miami is leading the charge, but there are doctors here from literally everywhere in the United States. I've been through the pediatrics ward, I've been through the wound care ward, the emergency room, the surgical center, and operating rooms, and through the infectious disease. There's a whole ward of infectious disease control and retaining people that need care with tuberculosis and people that need care with AIDS. So we do, everything is being done here, and the spirit of the people is great. Many of the staff live in a gigantic tent, which they claim is air conditioned, but the fact is it's not very well air conditioned during the day, and they live there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
We're gonna give food and water to everybody, but you have to share.
My job was basically to organize the logistics and the trucks on how it got from point A to point B to point C, and then eventually to point D, which is actually the people in Haiti. Point A for us was First and Alton. First and Alton was basically a destination point for people to drop off their whatever they wanted to donate. But then there's point B. Point B is basically how do you get the stuff that gets loaded into a truck at First and Alton to the airport. So we actually physically took the goods from point A, dropped them off at point B, which is the Opa-locka airport, then take off the goods from the trucks, shrink wrap the goods, and then loaded them on to a plane. So you got point A, which is First and Alton, point B, which is the Opa-locka airport, and then you got to get from point B to point C, which is taking the goods to basically customs in Port-au-Prince. And then D, which is probably the most difficult of all, it's getting it to the people. The biggest thing that I saw, the thing that was the most disappointing that I saw in this whole equation was point D, which is the most important.
We got about 20 minutes before this gets crazy.
Because you know, a lot of people, they're hungry, man, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing. So when that food come, they don't know when they're going to be able to get some again. So they try, you know, to be violent. Some of them try to get back 3-4 times. So I understand that's a bad thing to do, but you have to try to understand them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you don't know when they're going to be able to get some.
Right. But keep looking through that. Looking right over here. There's $1 billion being floated over here, and look at the way these people are living.
It's so sad.
I mean, this is horrible. You know?
Terrible. We're gonna get down.
Y aquí estoy entrando en casa, si esto se le puede llamar casa, de la familia de Jacqueline. Jacqueline vive en este lugar donde están pisando tierra. Esto es tierra y aquí es donde ellos viven. Son 2 niños, 3 niños que tiene ella, que han sido súper dulces en nuestro viaje. Y quiero que vean, ven para acá, en las condiciones en que ellos duermen. Así es como ellos duermen. En este lugar, con cajas, nada más con una carpa que no los protege de la lluvia, y así es como ellos viven. Pudimos traerle un poquito de galletas Y le dimos también una caja de galletas que se las pusimos aquí abajo porque desafortunadamente la gente allá afuera está muy alborotada y no queremos causarles un problema. So, say hello. Hello. Say hello to the camera.
Hello.
Hello. Okay.
Instead they help the poor people, they try to become more rich. That's what they do. That's why I'm saying every day, if you people want to help Haiti, don't give their money to the big time Haitian people because they're going to steal it. We're not going to get nothing. If it wasn't for Mr. Jeff and Dave, this guy would never get nothing. That's who's going to be giving me food to take to my house. I never received food from nobody, from the government. Never received nothing from the government. Never. If it wasn't for them right now, I'd be still like, oh, my people would die. They used to give me food every night when I finish work. Give me food to bring to my house. That's the way it is. Now you might have people bring food, you got a military, police, pull the gun, start shooting in the air, take all their food. If it's for those people here, it will never get better. It will never get better.
Traemos comida, pero no es suficiente. No hayamos compartido cereales, compartido. Esta es una fila solamente para repartir una cajita de cereal. Algo que nosotros quizás utilizamos en unas 2 semanas y estas personas tienen días sin comer y se vuelve una tarea muy difícil porque no puedes traerle felicidad a todas estas personas.
Say